They say Christmas is the season of giving. But this year, I gave my neighbor exactly what she deserved, a $500 towing bill and a very long walk in the snow on Christmas Eve. You see, some people think a no parking sign is just a suggestion. My neighbor Linda was one of those people. But after months of her treating my driveway like her personal parking lot, I finally snapped. And the timing? Well, let's just say Santa wasn't the only one making a delivery that night. I live in a quiet suburb where everyone usually minds their own business. Then came Linda. She moved in about 6 months ago and immediately started causing friction. It started small, a package of hers delivered to my house that she demanded I bring over immediately. Then the parking started. I have a 2-car driveway. I only own 1 car. Linda has a massive SUV and a husband with a truck. Instead of using her own empty garage, she started pulling into my driveway. The first time, I was nice. I knocked on her door and said, "Hey, just a heads up, I need that space clear for when my friends come over." She just waved me off with a, yeah, honey, it's just for a minute." A minute turned into hours. Hours turned into overnight stays. I tried everything. I put up a polite sign. She ignored it. I talked to her husband. He told me to take it up with the wife. I even painted a bright yellow line. Linda's response? She told me I was ruining the aesthetic of the neighborhood and that I was being aggressive for no reason. The tension reached a boiling point a week before Christmas. I told her, "Linda, I have my entire family flying in for the holidays. If your car is in my spot, I won't be able to get them from the airport or park them here." She literally rolled her eyes and said, "It's Christmas. Stop being such a Grinch. Nobody's going to tow a car during the holidays." Fast forward to December 24th. It's 6 p.m. It's snowing. I'm coming back from the grocery store with a trunk full of a 20-pound turkey, crates of drinks, and last-minute gifts. I pull onto my street, exhausted, looking forward to a warm house. And there it is, Linda's giant black SUV parked diagonally across my driveway, blocking me from even getting near my garage. I honked. No response. I went to her door and rang the bell. I could hear music and laughter inside. They were having a party. Nobody answered. I called her phone. She declined the call. That was it. The Grinch in me didn't just wake up. He took full control. I didn't call again. I called Mid-City Towing. I told them I had a trespasser blocking a residence. Since I had the deed to the house and no parking signs clearly posted, they said they'd be there in 20 minutes. While I waited in my car in the street, shivering, I watched the shadows of their party through the window. The tow truck arrived. The driver was a big guy named Mike. He looked at the SUV, looked at me, and said, "On Christmas Eve? You're cold, man." I just looked at him and said, "She had 6 months of warnings, Mike. Hook it up." Just as the back wheels of the SUV left the ground, the front door flew open. Linda came charging out in a Christmas sweater, screaming at the top of her lungs, "What are you doing? Stop! That's my car!" I rolled down my window and said, "Merry Christmas, Linda. I told you I needed the spot." She was hysterical, crying that it was a holiday and that I was evil. Mike didn't care. He finished the job, hopped in his truck, and drove away with her SUV dangling off the back. The aftermath was chaotic. Linda had to pay $450 to get her car back the next day, plus a holiday storage fee. She had to walk 3 miles in the snow to a gas station just to get an Uber because no drivers were out. Her party ended early because everyone was awkward after the screaming match. Now the neighborhood Facebook group is divided. Half the people are calling me a legend, and the other half, mostly Linda's friends, are saying I should have just let it go for one night. My dad thinks I was too harsh. My sister thinks it's the funniest thing she's ever heard. So, I'm turning it over to you. Was I wrong for towing her car on the most joyful night of the year? Or did she finally get the lesson she's been asking for? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've ever had a neighbor from hell, tell me your story. I might feature it in the next video. Thanks for watching The Tale Trail. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more satisfying revenge. See you in the next one.